Today, a simple tutorial and update on the SimpliSafe outdoor cameras. Should you get a cord? Should you just recharge the battery? Let's get into the details. Swap out the battery and some thoughts on the best approach here. The app will tell you when it's time to charge the batteries. Here it actually says if your battery really needs to be charged. And I'm finding in a high traffic area like a front door, you're gonna have to charge the batteries every month to 5 weeks. Not a big deal. I do it during the day, not at night. In the morning when you're least concerned about security, and I put the cover on so nobody ever knows whether there's a battery in there or not. You might have to refocus the camera after you put the battery back in, and it takes about 3 hours to 4 hours to charge the battery, but it's so much better to charge the battery than to run a cord and try to find a location to plug it in. You have to pay extra for that, by the way, which is a pain, and it's not a USB-C connector, it's a mini connector. Another thing about SimpliSafe that drives me crazy, their tech. It's pretty easy to place the battery. You just gotta make sure that you got the brass pins on the right side, and you don't want to drop the battery because it probably will take it out. And the hardest part about this is lining up the pins. And once you've done it a couple times, that's not too bad. And there you go. And it will beep telling you that your camera's back online. And it might ask you to retest your link, and 3 good out of 3 on signal, 3 out of 3 on upload speed. And now the low battery indication is reset. Solid battery, all good to go for another 5 weeks or so. The one in the back, it gets less activity back and forth. I find that I can go almost 2 months, maybe a little more on that one. But the other thing you want to do is make sure that you set up, like I have a little gong over here that's hanging down, and if that moves around too much, that will give you false indications that there's something here. So you want to be able to program that out of your area, flag up, say around here someplace. You know, you want to program that out so that you're not constantly getting a bunch of bogus warnings or indications. Another thing I don't like about the SimpliSafe outdoor cameras is this is your picture at night, unless you have your lights on all night long. The alternative, you can go with motion-based lighting, and that will light up the space so that you can get a good image and a good recording. Kind of a pain, but I've solved it with the motion-based lights. Otherwise, you're in the dark in the most important time when you want to have security, at night. Thumbs up and comments, always appreciated. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in the evaluations of all sorts of technology, making and breaking things, designs of all kinds, home repairs, home systems, I even do costumes, cosplay, and props. Check out my channel and please subscribe, because you never know what tech evaluations and honest reviews you're gonna see.